How's it going, guys? So, we did it. We got up to 1,000 subscribers, and in a lot faster time than I thought we were going to. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly was expecting us to get to maybe 1,000 by the end of the year, and yeah, you guys made it happen in you know half the time that I thought it was gonna take. So yeah, that happened. That actually, we just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark today, probably, I don't know, maybe within the hour. And I'm blown away. I still can't believe it that you guys are interested, even interested in watching anything that I put up as far as my channel's concerned. With Payday, God Eater, Resurrection, God Eater 2 Rage Burst, 7 Days to Die, all those things. The stuff on my channel that people like to watch. Those things. And I like to play, of course. If I didn't like to play them, you guys wouldn't continue seeing the series. Yeah, I don't really have like a whole lot to say as far as what's going on. I mean, obviously, thank you. um, okay. Back when I started this channel, okay, back in 2014, I think it was December. I think it was. I don't know. I'll look it up later. Doesn't really matter. But back when I started this channel, I didn't really have a goal in mind, I guess you could say. It was more just a hobby. I mean, it's still a hobby that I enjoy doing, and it was mostly just a way for me to kind of, kill time, as it were. And I figured, since I'm going to be playing the games anyway, maybe you guys would be interested in seeing some of it. My interactions with, my fellow Payday heisters and my fellow hunters and God Eater and whatnot. Yeah, no, I'm blown away. I mean, I don't think that one, however long video this is, 10-minute video or whatever, could fully express my gratitude towards all you guys. But yeah, no, it's a good feeling. And okay, one thing I don't ever want to happen on this channel, and you hear this all the time from every creator out there that gets above a certain number. They always say things along the lines of, every single one of you is special, blah, 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 so on and so forth. But I buy into that. I fully buy into that. I think it comes to a certain point when you see, just numbers. Like, oh, we're up to, 20,000 subscribers, 20,500, blah, 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 all that stuff. And those people, because that's what you all are. You're people. You're people that enjoy content. You're people that have daily lives. You're people that have, much better things to do in your life than sit here and watch some idiot like me play video games and talk about stuff that he's bought. But I never want to forget that you're all people that enjoy my content. I mean, otherwise you wouldn't have liked my videos. You wouldn't have commented, and you wouldn't have subscribed, to say the least. By the way, for all the people that have been interacting with the channel as of late, with Payday and God Eater, 7 Days to Die, just the flagship games in my channel. Thank you all so much. Just hearing from you guys it's amazing. I love talking with you all. I try my damnedest to respond to every comment I see that's obviously worth responding. I mean, if you just, jump on my channel and say, oh, yeah, you're a faggot, hey, whatever. Which is funny because I actually haven't really gotten very much in terms of, haters and all that, which has been incredibly surprising to me. Mostly because, it's the internet, it's YouTube. It's YouTube comment section, everyone always makes the jokes that, YouTube comment section is the worst of the worst. I haven't seen that so far. You guys have been overwhelmingly positive in, the majority of my videos, with the exception of a couple, people here and there that, just kind of, poke the bear, that kind of a thing. People that just say it just to say it, and majority of the time, how I deal with the situations, it turns it around. My I guess you could say my cavalier attitude towards negative comments has kind of diffused situations, because I'm not the type that gets riled up easily when it comes to those types of things. I get riled up over other things, other stupid things that don't matter. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Which, hey, whatever. It's cool. If you guys want to get to know me, as a person, not so much the YouTube personality, but me, myself, the actual Zanzibar man. Well, I guess you could say that the Zanzibar man is actually the YouTube persona. Well, if you want to get to know me, Robert, as a person, outside of the whole character box thing, yeah, no, I started this channel back in 2014, I believe, and my main goal was for it to be a hobby, something to do just to kill time, because I'm very antisocial. I'm very much an extrovert, or sorry, introvert, not extrovert. Extroverts. Huh. Anyway, I'm very much an introvert. Not good with dealing with people, both male and female, as people. Gross. I used to work retail, and towards the end of it, I really hated it. It was pretty bad. And if you're interested in knowing which retail, I used to work for GameStop. I worked there for a number of years, and towards the end of it, I kind of checked out, as far as caring about other people and whatnot. So that was fun. There were some fun interactions we had in there. Maybe one of these days I'll share some of those stories. If you guys are interested in hearing some of those stories, that is. That's all really up to you guys. I mean, I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm not going to release videos, guys, that you aren't interested in watching, because, well, no one would watch them, first off. So I could share my ridiculous stories all day, and probably no one would care. But that's neither here nor there. We're not discussing the future of the channel right now. Well, maybe we'll talk a little bit about some of the things that are going to come down the road. But yeah, no, I started it as mostly a hobby, just something to do, just to kill time, with a little bit of a underlying theme of getting more comfortable in the whole speaking situation, and it has helped. It has helped quite a bit, actually, with my jobs and so on and so forth. Expressing myself to other people, and yeah, no, that's been a good side effect of the whole YouTube experience. And I would recommend, if any of you guys or girls out there are struggling with not knowing how to properly communicate to other people that you may work with, that you may live with, that you go to school with, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, doing something like this, like a blog or a vlog, where you're mostly just sitting here talking to yourself, it helps. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but it helps. You can really get through your whole mental process and actually learn how to properly, yada yada yada. Kind of goes against what I was just saying, but you get it. You guys are smart. And that's something I always think is funny. You get all these YouTubers and stuff. I'm not going to name names, obviously, but you get these YouTubers. They always feel like they have to hold their audience's hands when it comes to certain things, references and whatnot. And I feel like I don't have to do that with you guys, because for the most part, I feel like you guys are pretty smart, and I'm thankful for that. That's probably also part of the reason why I probably never get like negative comments at all, is because you guys are relatively intelligent. And that kind of ugliness doesn't really belong in any type of an intellectual debate, because I have so many of those on my channel, that totally don't just revolve around anime. No, but yeah, so I started this up with a couple goals in mind, just as a hobby and to better acclimate myself towards interactions with other people, even if those other people aren't giving me the back and forth with the one-on-one interactions. But as far as the comments and all that are concerned, those also feed into the whole comments and not comments, the interactions and whatnot. Still rambling. It's not that big a deal. It's a 1,000 subscriber special. You guys are used to me talking by now, I would hope. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is there's no way that I can put into words, um, how thankful I am that you guys have been so positively responsive towards the channel, and myself, I guess you could say. Myself, Rockman, Godmod, Mike, Lil Mama, blah blah blah. All those people I play with. I'm glad that you guys are liking the interactions that we have together. That when we play off of each other and all that. And yeah. Now, as far as what's going on with the channel, it's basically the same. Nothing special. I'm not gonna all of a sudden get into all sorts of sponsorship deals and whatnot, because yeah, that's my channel's still way too small for that. But yeah, none of that stuff's gonna go down. Um, as far as new games are concerned on the channel, let's see. Tomorrow, Don't Starve comes out, or Don't Starve Together rather. That's the 13th of September. That's coming out. I know Lil Mama's going to be getting that. I'm going to be playing that. I don't think Rockman's getting that one. I'm fairly certain Rockman's not getting that one. So it'll probably just be Little Mama and myself, so that'll be interesting. Let's see, what else is coming out? Well, one that already came out, but I haven't posted any videos for it, mostly because I haven't really played it, is Star Trek Online, actually. Rockman, Hobo, and I, Hobo's somebody who's been on my stream a few times. Yeah, we started up our characters, went through the tutorial, met up, laughed a bit at what our characters look like. I made Spawn in space, so if you guys aren't familiar with McFarlane's Spawn, look him up. It's basically what my character looks like, just kind of janky. Yeah, so we did that. Haven't posted any videos for it, so I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to, But let's see. Payday 2. We're going to be putting up videos for that. That might slow down as far as the actual uploads are concerned. It really depends, on what you guys want to see. From what I can tell, you guys want to see more. So I'll probably work on putting up some more episodes. They'll probably be one a day. Mostly just because, yeah, if I did more than one a day, then I would be streaming for hours and hours and hours, and I don't want to get burnt out on it. And I'm sure you guys don't want me to get burnt out on it, because last time I got burnt out on it, I stopped playing for a year. So we'll try to space it out this time, make the time a little bit more, efficient as far as how I use it. Let's see, I took a little bit of a break on God Eater, mostly because Payday got updated, so I've been pretty busy with that. Let's see, 7 Days to Die, we took a little bit of break on that, I don't know, I think the last time we played was like 12 days ago or something like that. It was like the end of last month when we played last, so yeah, I think the last video, other than episode 34 that I just put up, the last video was Street Sharks. Yeah, that Street Sharks video we did. That was ridiculous. Yeah, so there was a little bit of a break on that, mostly just because I got a little burnt out on that. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little burnt out. I might put a little pause on that series. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do a little bit more research into when Alpha 15 comes out, because when that comes out, we've already decided we're going to start a new world. We're going to delete the old save and start up a new one for Alpha 15 just because of all the changes that they're going to put into it. But, like I said, and like you can probably assume, I'm not sure exactly when Alpha 15 is going to be coming out. So we'll see about that. Let's see. What else am I playing? Payday, God Eater, 7 Days. Don't Starve. I hope you guys will like Don't Starve because I like that series. It's really hard though. My God, it's really hard. Um, what else was coming out? Oh, right. Just so everyone knows, I'm not getting Battlefield. I'm not getting Titanfall 2, and you can never expect me to get a Call of Duty. So, yeah, just so you guys know. Not that I have anything against the Battlefield series. I actually really like the Battlefield series. I just don't like the Battlefield setting that they have right now. You know, the whole World War One thing. I'm not a big fan of those weapons, mostly because from what I've seen from the beta and all that, and of course that depends on the map. It's just a bunch of snipers, and I'm a horrible sniper and a horrible counter sniper, so it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, there's not much else really coming out. I mean, I'm sure there are other titles coming out that I'll end up picking up. Let's see. What was coming out on the 27th? Something was coming out on the 27th. Darkest Dungeon. Right, Darkest Dungeon's coming out on the 27th of this month, September. I'm gonna play the crap out of that game, like a lot. If it is enabled in Darkest Dungeon, I would love if you guys would put what character you would like to be, along with what name you want for your character, because if it's like the PC version, you can take the adventurers from that game and rename them. So if you guys want to be a part of my Darkest Dungeon estate, the Zanzibar Land estate is probably what I'm going to call it. Yeah, if you guys want to be a part of that, feel free to leave a comment in whatever video, this video, whenever Darkest Dungeon comes out, put it in there. But yeah, and also, if you guys haven't checked out the multiplayer PSA video that I put up, please check that out. It's only a few minutes long. It explains all the rules if you want to play multiplayer with us on a stream or just in general multiplayer. It also covers some of the things I discuss as far as friend requests and stuff like that. And I don't think I ever formally announced it, but if you're on PlayStation Network, I've actually got a one of those community things set up called the Zanzibar Land. So if you guys want to get some updates, just chat with us, us as in the main community that I actually stream with, our group. That's a thing you can do. Just go to the communities and search the Zanzibar Land. I think we only have like 32 members or something like that, because I've never really told any of my communities as far as Twitch or YouTube or whatever about it. So it's mostly just people that stumbled upon the actual community on the PlayStation Network that have joined. But if you guys are interested in getting, not necessarily behind the scenes stuff, but every once in a while, Rockman and I post in there, blah blah blah. We're starting to stream, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. But yeah. Let me know if you guys want to do more of these, one-on-one kind of where I sit down and just kind of talk to you guys, because I wouldn't mind doing them, but like I said earlier in the video, it really depends on what you guys want to see. Because if you guys don't want to see me sit here and ramble on, hey, I'm not going to. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. But, yeah. One thing I am actually looking into is getting a new camera. Actually looking at getting a new camera. So if you guys have any suggestions for relatively inexpensive cameras, like the $100, $150 range, something like that, that still has decent quality as far as pictures. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be an actual camera. Maybe take it places and take pictures. I don't know. Yeah, so sue me. No, but yeah, if you guys have any suggestions as far as that's concerned, even if anybody's even watched the video through to this length, yeah, and also if you guys have any suggestions as far as games coming out, yeah, feel free to let me know, because from what I've seen, there's not a whole lot coming out, but a lot of stuff's probably gone under my radar. So yeah, that's basically that. You guys are amazing. As I said in the title of this video, we did it, fam. And yeah, thanks. And I'm hoping that we'll get another 1,000 more, and then another 1,000 after that, and then we'll just keep going and all that stuff. But hey, until next time, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking videos. Thank you for not being asshats. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.